Welcome back to Satisfactory. Okay, today all we're going to do is we're going to build this road. Now, the problem with that is that we really don't have the technologies necessary to build a road. We don't have any technologies. So I think even though make quartz is number 3 on the list, I think I'm going to go ahead and start making quartz first. I've got a location for some quartz I'm going to run out to. See if we can get out there before we die. I have no idea where this quartz is. Oh, but it's not too far away. Try to sneak in and grab that blue power slug. Oh god. Spiders. Uh-oh. This is going to be a heck of a thing to try to navigate. My total lack of technologies makes this beyond annoying. I see a hatcher. Ooh. Our health is low. Somewhere around here, I think there's quartz. We found it. Let's just get a basic miner down. $60 quartz. And just a very basic build, nothing too out there. Then we'll merge these back together. Super straightforward. Game looks amazing, by the way. And actually, it wouldn't hurt to have some of these make points. Okay, that's not going because it's just totally, completely angled the wrong direction. Okay, so now we're making quartz. Why do I want this quartz? Well, I want this quartz so we can start building more decorative stuff. But I also want the points so we can start affording that decorative stuff. Jesus. I see it back there. Being all giant and disgusting. We need to upgrade this weapon. All right, let's see if we can get out of here. I don't know if I mean, there are more quartz nodes over there. I probably should build more of them. But for right now, I think we're okay. using the space elevator as my guide. Oh, still following me, huh? I don't remember these guys having such a long distance aggro radius. They simply never give up. What? I think you clipped through the building there. You cheated. Okay, what do we have? Basic steel. Select. Dump, 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 dump. We need a few rotors. We might have a rotor or two over here. Oh, we actually have 100 rotors. That's pretty good, actually. Let's ship it.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
So we completed the steel milestone. And technically we made some quartz. What would it take to complete the next milestone? We went straight to blueprints. A 100 frames. We definitely don't have 100 frames lying around. Well, maybe we do. It's close. Well, we've got enough. So we need 200 steel bars. Steel beams, excuse me. Probably gonna need it more than once, so we'll spend all of our coupons on it. I was going to make the concrete blueprint, but I think I should just make the bridge, because now I'm worried I guess while we're waiting for that pod to return so we can complete that other milestone, we should probably hand deliver some coal. We run the risk of running out of power. And nobody wants that. Here we go. We'll leave ourselves a little extra room for some coal. It's such a short trip, but I kind of want to do it the right way if we can help it. Yeah, see, we were out of coal technically. Our buffer's empty. I'm gonna make one more run like that. Just to totally have all the coal we can where it can be used. Let me upgrade my toolbar. Let's just go ahead and upgrade those to the latest and greatest belts, even though we don't plan to use those latest and greatest belts very much. See, I was thinking about putting in the concrete blueprint, but now I'm curious, what did I use to make the road blueprint? Unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. Just over a minute before the next, or the previous pod returns. Whoa! Got a super boost there at the end. Ah, we still have a minute. I guess I could move some of these screws over while we wait. And while we're here, we might as well pick up some reinforced plate. I'm just realizing that I left all of my stuff at the coal power plant. My walking around inventory. Pod is returning though. It'll only take a second to pop back over. Okay, having a heck of a time hitting this ramp. Here we go. It might make sense for me to consider some dimensional gateway action here. Because, you know, transporting the goods throughout the dimensional gateway is so much more convenient. Especially when all you want to do is build. Ship it.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
That's funny because a lot of people were displeased with the size of the blueprint designer, and it was that size for an extremely long period of time. So it's just super funny that they would point that out. How big is this thing? It's closer to 5x5 with all the buffer zones on it. Totally and completely out of concrete. This is why I say I need to get the concrete blueprint going before I get the road. Because we need concrete, after all. I guess we still need more concrete. We're not going to be able to get away with it. I thought maybe if I reconfigured it a little bit and just kind of move things around, I might be able to have just enough concrete to get the thing built. But we obviously need more concrete. So we're gonna go get it. $268. It's not a lot, but it's some. Yeah, it's definitely some. All right, and then do I have a customizer? Can I put down colors? Oh, we still need one more. Basically, we need at least that amount. I'm tempted to go one more. Let's see if it'll... nah. I was going to put some lookout towers in, but I think we're okay. This is going to be... Oh, wait, that's not the roadway. The roadway is over there. Okay. Maybe it's okay.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
Sounds like a threat. So the only problem pre-flight, blueprints are annoying. Unless you go out of your way to make a crazy... But we're not going to do that. Let me think for a second. How's our coal? We definitely don't want to run out of power, because if we run out of power, we ran out of the whole thing. plan would be to run from here to there, and then I might put a concrete factory right in here. There's lots of limestone. Oops, and I could theoretically set up another drop point there. What I probably should do is just load my straight line road blueprint from my previous playthrough. I think we're going to call it. It's a short episode, but we did get a good chunk of stuff done. Plus, we're making the quartz in the background, right? And we've got ourselves a nice little blueprint station. We'll have to wait until we can hover to make really intense blueprints. And we just don't have the concrete. So that's why I'm sort of torn between making the road first and making the concrete first. Let me think about it. We'll think about it together. If I make the concrete first, obviously, or the concrete factory, I have access to lots of concrete. But I think that was the original problem with that was unlock the blueprints first. But we've already unlocked the blueprints. So now we've got access to the old blueprints, the previous concrete, or the previous road, maybe, depending on what's actually in it. So now I should probably set up the coal. I should set the road, because if we build this concrete thing, of course, having all this concrete being made is the case for then being able to build the road, because we actually have the concrete. Right now we're struggling because we're using a single overclocked impure limestone source as our concrete production. Okay, so with that, I think we're saying make the concrete first. So let's get... Have I made the other storage containers not available yet? What does it take to have that? Logistics 3, 200 pipes, 200, 400. The pipes are cheap. Yeah, 12 tickets for the requisite plates. That's too much. I think I'll have to set up the concrete next, in the next episode. Then once we have the concrete factory in place, we can then set up the road because we have the concrete to build it. Right now we just don't have the concrete to build the road. Of course, do we have the power to build the concrete factory? Yes, we do. Oh no! Ooh, not that again. Yeah, we definitely don't want to fall into the pit of despair yet again. Though there is some sand ore down there. Might make sense to go ahead and start researching that. It's all a matter of how many things you can get going simultaneously. We'll see how much coal is left in here. I think this will help solidify our choice that we need concrete to build this road. Plates and quartz to build the signs. Okay, let's call it right there. We'll start the concrete blueprint next time. The only other thing that would make lots of sense here is just to tame this area. Let me get my 4 foundation down here at 9. And our best storage down here at 0. I mean, there's a lot of good limestone down here. Well, I don't know how good it is, but there's a lot of limestone. Normal. So 3 normal nodes of limestone. theoretically, we could also overclock it. Depending on how fast one will run for us, though. If I go too far down this road, we're going to end up needing reinforced plates for the belting. I think we're going to stick with it. We're going to go with the concrete factory in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.